there and be like, oh, this was the worst Raw of all time, or the worst Raw in years, or that I'm embarrassed to be a wrestling fan, as I saw some tweets earlier tonight. But this Raw was pretty bad. Like, oh man, like, don't get me wrong, I'm a guy, you guys know me, I like to look at the positives and whatnot, and as some of you may know, I'm heading to Money in the Bank this Sunday. You know, I'm gonna be there in Phoenix, US Airways Center. But some of the stuff on this Raw scares me of going. Not saying this is gonna be a bad show, because usually Money in the Banks are a pretty good show, you know, and you know there could be some good things out of it, you know, and usually, you know, I mean, for all you know, you could be going to a quote unquote bad show, but you're probably gonna enjoy it more than you see on TV, just because it's live. You know, you have the live experience of the deal. But and plus, you know, I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but there's usually good shows. You know, lately at least. You know, when WWE comes to Phoenix, they usually do some good stuff. But anywho, like, okay, where do I start? Like, okay, the AJ proposing to Punk, that was funny. Like, that was out of the blue. But it just seems like us as wrestling fans, you know, we think, oh, what's AJ gonna do next? She does this, and we sit there going, what? You know, what I mean by that, meaning that, you know, she surprises us. You know, just when we think she's done it all, we forgot she hasn't done this, she hasn't done that, and then she does one of those things where we're like, oh yeah, you know. And I thought, you know, her slapping both Punk and Daniel Bryan at the end was pretty funny, you know. What I mean by funny, meaning it makes the WWE Championship more interesting, and it's kind of like a reality check, you know, because again, it seems like WWE's like, oh, well, the winner of this match gets AJ. No, the winner of this match is the WWE Champion. It's for the WWE Championship. So it's kind of like, oh yeah, this is for the WWE Championship. You know, I'm just kind of glad that WWE kind of focused that, kind of remembered that this is for the belts. You know, not testing our IQs, our brains, you know. But, you know, and it was kind of cool to see Bob Backlund, you know, WWE legend, you know, Bob Backlund, pretty cool to see him. But, oh Lord. When they said they were bringing back the anonymous Raw General Manager, the computer, I was like, that's cool. They're bringing back and I know we all bitched and complained, and, you know, oh, the Raw General Manager. Remember we were all saying that? We all wanted to know who it was. And, you know, to me, then I kind of did hate it, but now I was kind of missing it, you know, especially after since John Laurinaitis is off TV. I was like, oh, you know, I kind of miss the anonymous Raw General Manager, you know, because you know, as much as I dislike Michael Cole, as much as, and I quote, you know, I just kind of missed it like every single week type of deal. But the fact you gave it to Hornswoggle, like, really. And I'm not going to sit there and be like, and I understand it's for comic, it's for comedy, I understand that, trust me, I do. But it's just like, out of all people, you chose Hornswoggle. Like, this is to the point that I wouldn't mind if it was a great colleague, you know, but, oh boy. Hornswoggle. And the fact you announced a tag team title match. Wasn't the primetime players supposed to be the #1 contenders? What the hell happened to that? Oh, no, they're black. You know, we can't have black versus black people for the tag title. No, I'm not being racist. I'm not. It's just, I'm trying to picture what everybody's thinking. Oh, since Money in the Bank's in Phoenix, we're gonna have like 2 Mexicans, right? They're gonna go for the tag titles, you know, versus Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. A pre-show, not even during the show, pre-show. Oh my god. Meanwhile, we're probably gonna get a random Divas match right back, maybe Brodus Clay, and that's it. Like, seriously. Maybe God cuts a promo, I don't know. Paul Heyman, but seriously, like, why does this make sense? How does this make sense? Like, what are you gonna do? Also, no, screw the primetime players. Now they're gonna have a feud with the, you know, Puerto Rican tag team of Epico and Primo. Like, seriously, how is this making any sense? And the fact is, you know, Tensai, a guy who hasn't been relevant in close to months, all of a sudden overshadows Dolph Ziggler, and he beats Christian. This is a guy that freaking lost to Tyson Kidd last week. And don't get me wrong, Tyson Kidd, could be, when we all didn't see Daniel Bryan winning last year, or, Kane, a couple years ago. This is a sleeper right here, guys. This is a sleeper. Tyson Kidd might win it. It's a small chance. The rest is Cody Rhodes or Dolph Ziggler, but I mean, Vince, for all we know, Damien Sandow could win it for all we know. Lord. I don't know what to do with this company, guys. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and being like TNA is the greatest shit and WWE just sucks dick. Like, I'm not going that far. But it's just like, this Raw could have been better. And TNA has been on a roll, which I've said in previous videos. So, but, who knows? I mean, we all entered No Way Out saying this show was gonna suck. And to me, the show didn't suck. It was better than what I expected. And, it was an okay show, and so, who knows about Money in the Bank? Money in the Bank. I'm sorry, I missed my numbers from, And by the way, how many of you people also thought that there might be a possibility of AJ making out with freaking Eve? They gave us like a little tease last week when AJ got real close to Eve. And then tonight, we're going to have a tag team match. Punk and Eve versus AJ and Daniel Bryan. You know what I mean? And, and they could have made, was it Jericho versus Cena, Cena and Kane? They could have made that a little funny. Kind of like, the way Cena would tag Kane or vice versa, or maybe a backstage segment before the match and be like, so, having a tag team match tonight. And just Kane just stands there breathing like Darth Vader, just looking at him type of deal. Like, that could have been a little funny segment right there. As sad as that sounds, a funny segment out of John Cena right there. But yeah, he's not screaming out, "You're a loser, a loser." I'm never gonna get over that. Anyways, what you guys think of Monday Night Raw? I'm sure many of you did not enjoy it like me. However, I'm still giving Money in the Bank a shot. Are you guys giving Money in the Bank a shot? Are you gonna cash it in? No pun intended.